Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. So if you are here to find out what exactly is unfolding right now with price action of Bitcoin and also what kind of scenario to expect next, then you are definitely at the right place, because in this video I will be showing you what kind of scenario could be playing out here in the immediate short term and also in the upcoming days for Bitcoin. So if you like what you just heard, then please come on, let's try to destroy that like button, and also for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So now starting this here in a 4-hour time frame, I want to show you this one scenario which we have been talking since couple of days, because we know price of Bitcoin around this 42,000 had some really strong resistance line, and to the downside around this 40,000 we have some strong line of support lying around for Bitcoin. So that's why between this 40 to 42,000 we were showing this more of a range bound type of price movement. But now things might look very different, because according to this example, as you can see, a retracement towards this 40,000 support line before starting this new impulsive price movement. And if you look at this example, I mean this retracement towards this falling trend line and then showing another movement here to the upper direction, and if this is going to play out, then we are also going to break this 42,000 resistance and head towards this 44 to 45,000 area. So that's why for us right now it's very important that the price of Bitcoin remain above this 40,000 support area, because we know not just only through this example, this falling trend line, which is indicating the price of Bitcoin after some retracement could be starting this new movement, but also through this CPR indicator, a leading indicator, because according to the leading indicator, the price of Bitcoin got rejection exactly, guys, exactly after reaching around this top CPR line. This here is the top CPR line, this is the central CPR line, and this here is the bottom CPR line for this March month, because we know in the past Bitcoin price action, with each and every price movement or retracement, you can see exactly after reaching around the central CPR line, we got this price retracement, came across this bottom CPR line, found support, and then headed straight towards the top CPR line. And now you can see the top CPR line was again acting as a resistance, got a retracement, price tried to remain around the central CPR line, fill the support, and now for us the most important thing is to remain inside this CPR area where the 42,000 is going to be acting as a resistance, and to the downside this lower or the bottom CPR line is acting as a support around 40,000. So if we do manage to stay inside this line, we could still expect some sort of a impulsive movement, price again trying to break here to the upside, because we just found out, according to this one example, price after showing this retracement, right, it usually shows another bullish movement where the previous resistance line also gets broken. So that's why this scenario to play out, we need the price of Bitcoin to stay inside this CPR line. And beside this example, so now before I switch into other chart, I just want to make you aware to all the traders watching this video right now, we have around $8,200 crypto exchange bonus. For example, Bybit is providing around 4,100, which I consider the best one, and also Femex is providing around $4,100 bonus. So the total of $8,200 bonus is provided for you if you sign up using my ref link, and the bonus will be deposited or credited only after your initial deposit. Now let's switch the chart. Now let's look at this price structure of Bitcoin using this double bottom formation, because if you monitor the price structure here, you can see very clearly the price was forming this double bottom type of scenario where we got gravitated towards the neckline area, and this neckline area again acted as a resistance, because in the past Bitcoin price action, you can see around this 42,000 we have always found a strong resistance, because this is also the neckline from this double bottom formation. So now if we are going to see any sort of a price retracement, then in that case price of Bitcoin could be seeing a retracement towards this 40,000. Then we can see the price here could be getting gravitated around this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement line, which is exactly at this 40,000 range, right? And then show another movement here in this manner, because in this scenario also the price is expected to see this retracement, find support around this 40,000 and start with this new price movement, because we know losing the support around this 40,000 here or the bottom CPR line will clearly trigger that the trend is weakening, and in that case we could be again heading towards this monthly S1 line for this March month that is lying around 36,300, 36,400 price area. So that's why, to avoid this kind of price scenario, we want the price of Bitcoin to remain above 40,000 at any cost. And beside this example, guys, what I also want to show you in today's video is this descending broadening wedge formation, because we knew yesterday the price of Bitcoin was getting rejection around the upper line area, because every time when the price tried to break out of this descending broadening wedge, we got a retracement. And yesterday when the price came across this 42,000, you can see this upper line area from this descending broadening wedge also acted as a resistance. So now if this retracement is going to continue right in this way, then we know the price of Bitcoin could be getting gravitated again towards this rising trend line, which could be around 40,000, and then slowly breaking out of it and heading towards this 44 to 45,000 range before choosing an actual trend direction. So now, before I conclude this video, what I also want to talk about is this moving average scenario, because according to this 50 exponential moving average and the 20 exponential moving average, right now where we are finding ourselves, if you monitor the price structure, you can see these two moving averages are acting as a strong line of support. So now the bottom CPI line around this 40,000, the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement line, which is also around 40,000, and this rising trend line also around 40,000, is going to be a support along with this moving averages. So this moving average, the 20 exponential, is right now lying around 40,400, and 50 exponential moving average lying around 40,800 area. So now we know this 40,000 is one of the strongest line of support which we have to hold at any cost. So these are some of the interesting price movement that I wanted to include in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.